Hi everybody, welcome to the new video. This video is again about Lenormand missteps, and it's important to avoid Lenormand missteps in interpretation. You can avoid this if you are close or if you don't forget the original meanings of the cards, that message that the cards are giving in their origin. This is transmitted by the original instructions that came in early times with the Lenormand cards when you bought a deck. So, today in this video we are talking about these cute animals here, the fox and the snakes. These two animals are representing in Lenormand the situations of deceit, wrongness, betrayal, all these stuff no one needs in life, but it exists, and so it is important that we have these two cards because they are going to show us what is going on. So, but we have to be careful. We have to take a close look at these two cards, because very fast when you do a spread and you see these cards, you tend to say, oh my god, there's something wrong, there is deception, there is someone who is betraying, there is someone who is dishonest, and most say, oh look, there is this malicious woman around you, and all these things that are misplaced. So we should be careful with our words, and we should be careful with our interpretation, because very fast we make some kind of misstep and we pass on a message that isn't the message of the cards, because it's a message of too much interpretation, of too much feeling in the cards. So we should keep to the original meanings. That is, so we have the fox. In instructions it is written, if near, the fox is a sign to mistrust persons with whom you are connected, because some of them try to deceive you. If distant, no danger is to be apprehended. So you get very important information about these cute animals from the original instructions. If the fox is near, it is time to mistrust someone or mistrust the situation. Mostly in the instruction described, mostly you have to mistrust persons with whom you are close with whom you are connected. They might belong to your inner circle, to your private life. So if the card is closed, it's a hint for mistrust, and this mistrust is mostly coming by persons. So there is someone dishonest around you. If this card is far away, the fox is telling you that there is no danger, that you are secure, and that you are not surrounded by wrongness or by dishonest persons. So you see, not always this little cute animal is bad. It's intelligent. It's showing you when it's time to mistrust. If there isn't a reason to mistrust, he is silent. The next one is our snake. In original instructions, it is written, a serpent is a sign of misfortune, the extent of which depends upon the greater or smaller distance from the person. It is followed by deceit, infidelity, and sorrow. So again here you get the hint. It is important if this card is near or close to your person card. So you see why it is important to use normally all 36 cards if you do an interpretation. You can also use less, because I also do so. I like using less too, but to be honest, it's a more modern style. So it is important to see if the snake is close or more distant to the person. The closer the snake is, the more dangerous is the situation for your consultant or for yourself. The snake is bringing deceit, infidelity and sorrow, misfortune and any kind of problems. If the snake is distant, it is a sign that the problems are not that serious, or maybe belong to someone else, but you see them, but you are not affected by. You can always take a closer look at the cards around the snake to get more information. Some decks have a snake facing another card, have direction, so you can also take a look at this. This is your decision, but be sure that the location of the snake is very important. So you see the differences. The snake always is bringing you some trouble, or is showing some trouble, but it depends if it is close or far away, how heavy and huge are these kind of troubles. And the fox is coming close to you if he wants to tell you, hey, take a look around, there is someone you should mistrust, be careful. So you see how useful these cards can be. Another thing is I want to mention, because we are talking about missteps and we are talking about original instructions, is the fact that the snake is often seen as the malicious woman, or the woman with malicious intentions, or the deceitful woman around you. I never use this kind of interpretation. To me, the snake is not a woman. Because on the one side, original instructions does not show this card as a woman. Original instruction shows other cards as deceitful persons or other constellations, how you can see that there are persons that are deceiving you. So, and I don't use playing card inserts. In original instructions, these cards are not connected with playing card inserts. It's not necessary to use them, in my opinion. They are distracting, and they are giving you, or they mislead you, or they are opening doors to a path that is not connected to the origins. So it's always important to be careful, because if you use the playing cards and you use the meanings of the playing cards, they do not match with the Lenormand. And these are two different systems. For example, on the snake you see the playing card insert of the Queen of Clubs, and maybe that is why most people use, because of the court cards, these cards as person cards, but you recognize the persons in Lenormand without the playing card inserts. All you need for your divination with Lenormand you get from the symbols and from the pictures, and you do not need the playing cards for your divination. So yes, but if we take, for example, the Queen of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs in playing card is a woman that is wise, a woman, mostly a teacher, a healer, or uh, a doctor. So it's positive person, and it doesn't match with the malicious intention of the snake. Even in the German playing card system, where the clubs have a more negative or the most negative touch in playing cartomancy, even in this system, the Queen of Clubs isn't that malicious or that bad person. And you should be careful, because not always, for example, at work, is this terrible and dangerous woman behind your back, and on not always in life there is beside your husband the bad woman, the rival, the lover in disguise of the snake card. So we should be very careful, because the snake is showing a situation of deceit, a situation of misfortune, a situation of betrayal, a situation of danger. But you can take a snake into your hands and put aside. And that is the message why this card is showing up. This card wants to tell you how big is the trouble around you, and if there is need to do something. So it's a situation and it's not a person. For seeing the deceit or betrayal that is represented by the snake, for seeing that this is caused by a person, you need more hints in your cards. And these cards are able to let you know if it is like this. So we should think twice before we say, for example, the snake is your husband's lover, because very fast you are giving an kind of information that isn't made by the cards in their origin, because it is made by a misstep of some kind of interpretation we make, because some decks have a playing card insert, for example. So, okay, this was the Lenormand video about our cute fox and about our dangerous snake, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope yes, I hope you can get some information that might help you to get a little bit closer to the original meanings of the Lenormand, and maybe it gives some insight to you. I want to share my opinion with you, and yes, I wish you a wonderful time with your cards, and see you. Have a good day. Bye.